Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is Weekly Contest 463. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this contest and everything. It's 3:15 a.m. here in New York City, and I'm doing it for you. All right, so please hit all the like buttons and all these things, and leave a comment if you're watching this. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's 3:15 a.m. I am a dumb person. I'm trying to look for my pencil in case you're wondering what I'm doing. I have my notebook here. Oh, there's my pencil underneath the notebook. But yeah, look, it's late. You're probably not watching it this late because you're not an idiot. And if you are, that's fine. We're all night owls. So let's just get started, right? Okay, am I ready? Yeah, might as well. I'm not doing anything else. Oh, snap. Oh, I have two Leetcode windows open, so I think I'm on the wrong one. Hang on. Lucky I caught it now because I would have been very awkward. Let's see. What? Where is the? Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, I was about to click start and recording. All right. Clearly, it is late, and I did not start earlier than I usually am. So this is very awkward. But in any case, okay. Am I ready? Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Let's go. 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 All right. Oh. Best time to buy and sell stock using strategy. I need to know that earlier this year when I lost a lot of money. All right, anyway. Given stock, I have day strategy trading action where -1 is buying 1 unit, 0 is holding. Okay, seems reasonable. You're given an integer k where you make, k and make, what does k mean? Select exactly k consecutive strategy, a modification consists of select k of them, set the first k to hold, sell the last k to 1. Okay, I mean, it just seems like it's a sliding window prefix something, but it's a very awkwardly, yeah, just a very awkward one. So we'll see what happens if we don't have enough. What does that mean? This is so confusing though. Like there's no constraint on budget or stock ownership, so all buys and sell because of past actions. I mean, does that mean you could like short? Is that, I just want to make sure because people don't usually do shorting on like, you know, that's, I don't know. This is very confusing, frankly. But okay, so you may, right? You may, okay, so it's not a must. Okay, so let's just play the strategy once, right? How do you make a profit if you just buy? Oh, no, just selling. How do you make a profit selling? That's not a profit. That's just... Okay, I mean, I don't know that much about trading and stock strategy, but that's where things like this, like, you gotta get someone to audit this. I wonder if Alex Rice is like probably looking at this and like these people are idiots. Well, maybe I do anyway. I look at this and think these people are silly. But in any case, okay. So it's not profit. It is just how much money you get, right? Huh. Okay, it's a little bit weird, but okay. Let's just say total is equal to 0. Then now we have for PS and SIP prices strategy. We want to say if we could just do even total is equal to we add it by P times S, and then we just return total. This is not it, obviously we didn't do the modification, but we want to see that, okay, because then you -4 hold and then +4, so that's 4. That's right? Okay, so I think that's roughly right. But then now we want to convert these to 0, the K thing, right? Okay, what does that look like? What does that look like? What do I want to do? I want to do a prefix sum, right? Probably, right? I mean, this is a very silly problem because it's profit is not. Okay, I mean, I already talked about it. Larry, shut up. It's fine. But I can't get over it. It's just silly. P times S actually, right? And then K means that, yeah, for we just start at each one, right? Do we have to use all K? Exactly K. Okay, so that means that right? Is I minus K plus 1, I think, maybe. I think that's right, right? So then now, okay, yeah, that's why I did the prefix sum. I got a little confused, but we need a second prefix sum, which is without the strategy. Okay, yeah, prefix sum, and then prefix W for without the strategy. I don't know. Oh, and this is wrong. What am I doing? I am so flustered by the whole strategy thing. The shorting thing. Is that what? That's not. You don't make profit just by short. Like you owe someone a stock. In any case, okay. Maybe it is a profit if you just like run away with the money. I'm wasting too much time complaining. That's my problem with this one. Okay, and we want to return best, right? Best is equal to total, say. And then now we want to say, yeah. So here we want to say prefix of, we place 0 to K minus 1, right? Or I to I plus so then the total is going to be I plus K minus prefix of I. It's going to be the previous total, right? And now we replace it. The first K minus K divided by 2 is 0. So that means that we want to go from I plus K over 2. Is that inclusive? I think that's inclusive. To I plus K minus 1. So then replace is equal to, and you could do this with sliding window, honestly, but W of getting the index right is it's a pain. I think that's right. Something like that, right? I'm not confident even if this is right. I mean, this is right, but I want to audit. So I want to do print I total minus place. So this should at least match this table that we have, right? So 4, 10, 4, 10, 4. So we're missing 1, so that's good because, or it's good that we caught it, right? So we're missing the first 4 and we're missing the 9 here, right? Because we would have been, oh, wait. Well, I mean, not changing is why this works. Yeah, but oh, the first one is original. Okay, so actually, no, we're right. I thought that this is modified the first one. I didn't look at the mod. Okay, so that means that this is right, or at least matches the thing. Hopefully, no silly mistakes. YOLO submit. Why does it take so long? Okay, good. An annoying problem, and I was very slow on it because that's not profit. 7 minutes. That's not profit. All right, sorry, friends. Also, it's 3:20 a.m. My neighbor's probably gonna complain that I was screaming. Sorry. Anyway, all right. Q2 XOR after range multiplication query is 1. Do we have a? We do have a Q4 that is. I don't know if it's the same, but we'll take a look. I like to do it on the quote unquote dumb way anyway. There's a mod. I don't know if that's the answer, but let's actually just double check anyway. I don't think so because this is just a big number to XOR. Okay, let's see. Okay, focus. You have left, right, KV. Okay. I don't know. I just say LYKV inquiries. I don't know. All right. Each query must apply the following operation. You have a 2D in. Oh no. You have nums. Right. Okay. We have nums. We have queries. Set index is equal to left. Index. Okay. While smaller. This is like a shift and add, right? So shift and add, and almost like okay, so so this is fine. This is 10 to the third, 10 to the third. So you could do it in 10 to the 6th. A million is going to be too slow. I mean, I guess Q4 is going to be the harder version. We'll think about Q4 when we get to Q4. Let's focus this, and yeah. What do we want to do? What are we doing? Okay, I mean, this is just for each one to do for loops, but I just want to make sure. Okay, fine. For I in range from L to minus or plus 1, we want to say, oh, this is for every number. Okay, so I thought it was a shift and add. I'm very wrong, but actually, oh, this is for every K. So actually, it's not. Okay, I really read this incorrectly. I mean, this part is easy, but so the num sub I is equal to num sub I times v mod mod, right? And then bitwise of all the numbers. X is equal to 0 for x for a and nums x right. 4 and 31 should be. I mean, this is pretty straightforward, right? 10 to the third, 10 to the third, unless I misread it. Would have been pretty sad. Q4 we have to think about, but that's Q4 Larry's problem. Today, that one was pretty okay. 3 minutes, and that's because I didn't really read it and I was confused. But okay. Q3, I need sleep. But okay, focus. Nums K, you can repeatedly choose any number of times any contiguous subarray of nums whose sum is divisible by K and delete it. At least deletion the remaining minimum possible sum after performing. Okay, so this is Initially, I was going to say this is bursting bubbles, or whatever it's called, bursting balloons. But obviously, with 10 n is equal to 10 to the 5th, that's not the case. But that said, there is a greedy portion of this, right? Because of how divisibility works, I think. Am I right? Is it greedy? There's only one unique way, right? Because of the... Because it has to be a subarray, so you either choose the left or the right, but then it all squeezes. I think that's right? So stack. Could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Oh, but it... No, this is right. I mean, the idea is right. We just have to figure out how to do it. All right, stop dancing. I mean, no, this is fine. Basically, what we want to do is for x in nums, we want to keep track of the index and the running sum, right? So then we have to do a lookup. Yeah, I mean, this is fine, right? So maybe on the stack, we want to put, say, -1, 0. We'll say index prefix sum, kind of, and then you just do like oh, I guess we want to enumerate. I don't know if that makes sense actually, but and the prefix sum is mod k actually. So I don't know if index matters actually, but yeah, because we always want to keep removing. Oh, removing min is interesting. Is it? No, you always want to remove as many as you can. It's always greedy, because removing. Because it's mod k, mod properties, right? Okay, yeah, we said that. Okay, I don't think we need the -1 then. We have 0. We want to say scene is equal to. I think set is okay. I don't know if I need a table. But okay, so something like this. Is that the top? That is the top. Plus x, but not quite, right? So basically, we want, let's say the next number is going to be equal to x plus the top of the stack, right? Mod k. And then if nxt is in scene, then we want to remove stuff, right? Yeah, we've seen that remove nxt, but only if while length of stack is greater than 0 and stack of the top is not equal to next, then pop, and then we just keep popping until then, yeah, right? Maybe something. And then now we just return sum of stack. I think that's maybe right. I don't think there's any weird things. Maybe I'm wrong. Clearly I'm wrong. I mean, I don't remove anything, right? Well, because I forgot to mod. Okay, 1.5, is that right? I want to say that's right. There are no choices. Are there choices? No, there are choices for sure, right? I don't think this is right, actually. Greedy doesn't work, not like this anyway. Because you can have, say, I don't know, k is equal to 2, very simple, odd even, and then you have like 1, 1, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, right? In that case, clearly you would just remove these two and not these two. But in my case, I would, at least the way that I wrote it, I think it actually removes the first one. I mean, we could I'll try to put it in, but I mean, it doesn't even matter, right? And here it'll be, yeah. Oh, well, no, I think I got lucky. I think actually, I missed an, right? Someone like this. So that's definitely not. Oh, no, because then we move these two. What? I don't get how my code works. I think it's just luck, but how does either one of these work? We remove 0. That's definitely not. Oh no, we move it from scene. Oh, we have to remove scene from stuff here too, because then now those things are not possible anymore. I don't think this is right, even though I cannot get a wrong answer from whatever. Because if nothing else, I need to remove the progress. That's just wrong, right? So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, do. Well, we don't add anything to it, so that's just wrong. Add this thing, right? I mean, that was just very wrong in either case. But I don't know why this is wrong. I mean, this is wrong, but okay, how else am I going to think about it? No, this is wrong. How much time do I have left? 112. I mean, even if I get my implementation is bad, but even if I had gotten it right, it is wrong. By definition, this is not seen, and also this is just next. So I guess this kind of evens it out, but oh well. Well, no, because then now this is an else, I think, because we do remove this current number. Okay, but why is this right? Oh no, this is not right. Okay. So that is also weird because I didn't expect it to be right, like, or I didn't expect it to be wrong the other way. Because going lower means that it is just missing, I don't know, removing some funky numbers. But we can maybe just rewrite this, right? Right. Alright, let's just print out the states. I don't, I mean, this isn't right, but I'm trying to see what I can get insight from here, right? So here you have 0, you have 1, 0, 1, okay. You see a 1, so you remove, and then, okay, whatever. I guess that's a trivial case. Here we have 0. Well, we moved to 0, so that's why it gets removed. And then 1, and then the 4. Yeah, so then you have 2 as the mod, and 1. This should remove all these. Oh, Oh, I see, I see. I'm just silly. Oh, well, I'm silly in that I got lucky and that I cannot just sum stack because stack don't actually hold the number. Stack holds the number with the mod or whatever. But also the last number is the prefix sum, so it doesn't even make sense. Like the top of the stack is more accurate. So I'm like wrong in like 3 different places that happens to be whatever. And this isn't even the mod, right? This is the whatever number. So yeah, so 5 mod 3 is 2, so that's why this is 2. But yeah, and that's why these enter are 1, because I just have mod 2 and I got lucky and showed the wrong thing. Okay, but how? I have to think a little bit more. This is not the right way to do it, even if I implement it correctly, which is just keeping track of more states, or not states, just more variables. The original number in as part of the stack, and then that will help. And then just sum up the second number. But that's not what I want to do, because that doesn't help me get min. Right? So how would I do it? I mean, okay. So by definition, if a number by itself, I mean, this is the only case that I can think of. And would you do it by greedy? Is there an exchange argument? Because this is a problem in which leaving it to do later does make sense. Right? It's not greedy in that you can't just scan from left to right. Can I use other tricks? Like nums only go up to 1,000,000. Does that help? What does it mean to be deleted? And it's contiguous. Okay, just want to make sure, because otherwise this is dumber, or at least I'm dumber for not reading it. I thought initially I could do it greedy, but I really am wrong by this case. Doesn't even make sense. And then you have like random things where you have 2 pieces, right? Like for example, you can if you try to like hold this one for this, then what happens if there's another one, right? Then now they match, right? And then you have like a weird, I don't know, is it 10 to the 5th? Huh? Is it greedy? So what happens if you have two subs? Yeah, how do you like differentiate between like this one and this one even? If we just have k is equal to 2. Is it just dp? I guess it is just dp. It is just dp in that you create segments. How many segments can you have? The longest contiguous segment, so then for each right endpoint, you're almost one left endpoint, and then you do a dp on that. Okay, that makes sense actually. That is a hard problem. How did 2,000 people solve it in 1 minute? Well, okay, you know why. But still, okay. Is that really? No, that makes sense. Okay, so we just create those segments. Not quite, not the same though. So maybe prefix sum is equal to something like this, right? And then we want the first index. No, do we want the first index? No, we want the last index because it doesn't make sense to do greedy on the segments because it can be divided up anyway, so you could greedy in those terms. Okay, okay. So then now you want the last seen prefix. Okay, maybe that makes sense. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right, so okay, so okay. And then maybe like a previous times n, yeah, fine, right? Yeah, okay. And then now, so then if nxt is in last, then previous of I is equal to last. This is going to store the index, and then at the way that's is equal to I. So something like this, right? And then now this gives you all these segments, and then you do the DP thing, and maybe we need a better mapping here, but this is a hard problem though. 2,000 people is ridiculous. Or maybe there's an easier way though. So maybe I'm wrong. So, but is it DP or is it the greedy version? No, I mean maybe it's the greedy version. I mean it is greedy, but it's not really DP, but it's just storing down the best possible values at that point, right? Yeah, just updates, right? So then now, maybe instead of previous, what I want events. Maybe I lied on this one, right? So then now we want then start a pen, because we want to minimize. So we could say we want to maximize the removal. So we want to say it is from last sub next, that's last index, and I or I plus 1, I don't know, and then that's gonna have a value, but we could just get that from the prefix sum, so it's not interesting yet, or we could get that later, right? Yeah. All right, I mean, I think it doesn't matter. None of this matters. It's just off by 1 or not. You just have to be consistent, like. Okay. So then now we do events.sort. No. I like writing it in a different way nowadays. I mean, I think I usually do it this way, but actually I just want to go forward. So I want to do it this way. Append I, right? And then now events would already be sorted. So then now for, well, it doesn't even matter. We'll just go for I. It's a little bit cleaner. Okay, so then now best so far is our DP. We say it is 0 for removal. And then now at I, we want to, there's 2 events. I'm too rusty at this. This should know this, but okay, but I should be able to solve this anyway. Okay, so then now at I, yeah, that's why I had a what I call DP, but it's actually no, just like DP. Okay, so how do I want to say this? Why am I? Whatever. Just call it DP. It's not DP, but it's not DP, but it's fine. Otherwise, I'm spending too long on spending time. Okay. So then now, best is equal to 0. So then we want to update for x for j in event sub I. We want to update dp of either j or j plus 1. J plus 1. And then we do the... Okay, I think that's right. Is equal to max of itself, fine, and well, let's use f max. I worry about performance on this one. Okay, so it's either that or it's going to be best plus whatever the substring is from I to j. So then it's just prefix of I plus 1 minus prefix of j, right? Okay. But before that, we want to update. But that means that this has n plus 1 states. That's why. And we can probably just do it this way, even though that's a little bit awkward. So best is you go to the best we've seen so far, or dp sub I. I think that's right. And then that's the max. So we want to return sum of nums minus best, something like that. Oh, did I not define previous? I don't think I need it, right? I changed my mind on how I implemented it. This is... Did I just do it the other way? This is best removal, but I print dp, print best, dp it is 0, 0, 0, and 1. That's not right. Prefix sum is not right. No, because it is, well, it's j and 2i. That's why it would never match. Okay. So now it's 2, 13, and big number is still not good. Why am I so off here? This is the last time that not happened. Prefix. Oh, it's not prefix. This is not the prefix sum. That's the prefix sum mod k, but how do I? Okay. What is going on? Okay, maybe that's a little bit better for the prefix sum. All right, I mean, maybe too good. All right. Am I off by 1? What am I saying here? All right, let's look at my events. What my events? Okay. Window too small. All right. So you have going from 0 to 2. That's, oh yeah, right. Where do I have the plus 1? Where do I have the plus 1? No, I didn't go plus 1. Oh, because 0 is... And it goes from 0 to 2, which is wrong. For sure, it should be well, no, I have a +1 somewhere, right? Is that why? Yeah, j +1. But I already have it from 0 to 2. I is 2. But the prefix sum of 2. Alright, well, let's also print the prefix sum. Maybe I'm off by 1 somewhere. Very awkward, actually. 0, 1, 2, 3. No, that part is right for prefix sum. Let's print last. I'm like off by 1 somewhere. I'm just not careful. Okay. So 1 is going to be 0. 0 is going to be 1. Oh, that's not true. We 1, 0 to -1 or something. Yeah, something like that. But I don't know if it gives me an out of bounds issue. Because last of because we want it from the prefix. I think that's why. So then now events are from -1 to 1, which is kind of right, and that it should be the key +1 because of the prefix sum. It's very awkward actually. How do I want to handle it? I mean, something like this, but it's not quite. Okay, maybe I could just do this. Maybe does that make sense? No. No, it doesn't make sense here. No, but you want to start at -1, but well, no. If anything, it is. I mean, it's just I -1 because we map the events. Is it? Because it's 0. So we're at 0, we go to -1. So at 1, we're going to 2. Okay, fine. But then now we want to go from 1 to 0, going to 3. When it should be 1 going to 3. So that means that this is +1. That is such a mess. You're a mess. Okay, but am I a mess that's correct? No. That's the more important part. Okay. I just print I to J. 0 to 1 is right, and 1 to 2 is right. So what is DP? DP is 0, 0, 1, 1. That sum is not right. I'm debugging silly things. I am not a smart boy today. I mean, maybe that's clear. Okay, yeah, that's not the prefix sum. And I knew that, but I thought there was a -1, so maybe I. Okay, let's see. All right, 1511. Okay, so I think this is good. It's very possible that I have a typo, to be frank, or something like that. But it's good for these cases and even these two, so I think that's maybe fine. Let's actually print DP real quick. I just actually want to double check. Yeah, the max is this is the max, and then best is 10,000 or whatever this is. As a result, do I miss one of these? I think maybe I do, but I go through all of these, which is all DP. Maybe that's fine. Do I go out of bounds? J. I goes to N. I goes to N. That's, well, I mean, no, I mean, this would have found it, I think, because it would be these two. So if we're off by 1, it would have caught it. Okay, let's YOLO submit. If not, then I'm just a silly boy, which is happens. Okay. Whew, that is a hard one. I don't know how 2,000 people got in it, or maybe, like I said, maybe they did it in a smarter way than I did. We have 51 minutes left. This is not an easy one, at least the way that I did it. I think I did it okay, but maybe I was also slow on implementation, so that's true. Okay, let's go. XOR, okay, this is Q2 or whatever, right? So let's open that one back up, so that we can use this to test our thing later. Okay, it is exactly the same, right? Just doing a diff, mental viewing diff. Okay, so it looks exactly the same. Okay, so how do we... Okay, so we just shift every K, right? I think this is like a standard sig tree thing. Someone told me this. Maybe I'm wrong. It's like, I wouldn't say someone told me this like it was for this problem, but I feel like someone told me some operation that's like on segment tree where you can do it for every K or something. Or maybe I'm wrong. 10 to the 5th. I mean, the bitwise OR doesn't really matter, right? It's just a one operation. The thing that matters is how to do the shift and add in a way that is every K numbers. And not, sorry, it's not even shift and add, it's just shift. Okay. So, no. So it is the original number multiplied by a number. So we don't have to do the math, we can delay it. If we're able to keep track of the indexes in a good way. We have a lot of queries though, so you still have to keep track of the queries in a quick way. And it's every K index, which I don't know if I know how to do, but we have 50 minutes. Hopefully we can figure it out. And also the intersection is that, because multiplying two numbers is in a like what I was going to try to say is that multiplying two numbers is still hard even if you just ignore, like even if the initial input is just ones, it doesn't change anything for me, right? In terms of like you still have to keep track of the current state in a way. Like you can't even do for each number for each query, for each number. Unless it's some like crazy FFT type thing, that would be funny. I mean, I would also say that this feels like a very data structure E problem, but I don't know if it's a standard data structure, like, or in the sense that it is well known, or is it like you come up with it from something that you know, or is it just like, oh yeah, everyone knows that you have to solve it this specific way, and I don't know. Which maybe, you know, I can't, and I feel like someone told me this, but I don't remember it, to be frank. How do I structure the segment tree to do it? Split it up by K queries. What's K? Okay, let's double check the constraint to make sure that there's nothing I can abuse. I don't think so though. Because K is big, so you can't just do like yeah, and I don't know if there's anything about the properties that we can abuse with multiplication or XOR or mod. I mean, maybe there is, but I don't know. Yeah. How would you do it without simulation? I mean, this is an 8-pointer. What the? I feel like someone was telling me this. I'm trying to think. And if this is a knowledge problem, if it is a knowledge problem, then I wasn't gonna get anywhere. But can I do anything about factorizing? No, I mean, K is equal to 1 is straightforward in terms of a segment tree, right? But what if it's not K equal to 1? Well, Let me think, right? Do we ever need to do queries? No, we just need to do updates. It's all updates until the very end. Does that change anything in terms of... No, because if you do something like I'm thinking in segment tree terms, and in segment tree terms, it doesn't make sense. Is it square root decomp? No, you don't pre-process anything. Is it what's that other one? Mo? How would that even look like? I forgot what Mo's algorithm is. Which one is Mo again? You do square root in a way such that oh, you do the query and you go left and right, right? I mean, this is not a type problem where you get a query for the answer. Sorry, I'm like being lazy and looking up and out of the frame. It is one of those where you actually change the thing, right? Can I do any kind of weird scan line thing? I mean, it's an 8-pointer, so it's possible, I don't know, but 430 people got it. I mean, I guess maybe it's cheatable. I don't know if this is a problem that that has an answer. Or answer from me. I mean, obviously it has an answer. Sorry, but Palami. I mean, yeah, and even here, it's just all ones. And this mod is, I was going to say maybe if mod is something interesting, you maybe say that like, you know, you divide by or you mod is equal to 0 or something, but I don't know. I don't know if there's any easy way to know for me. I don't know. I feel like I'm just wasting time. Do I know this one? I don't know. I am going. I mean, I have 40 minutes. I mean, this. I don't need an next. I mean, next one. The thing is, we don't need the results until the very end. How can I save on the calculations? But the queries can just be like very funky. Could be every other number, for example. Could overlap, could not overlap. Could, I don't know. I don't know how to generalize it. Or it's just like some crazy algorithm thing. I don't even have like a whatever that lets me guess. How would I? Like I have no idea on how to guess. Ugh. I'm trying to think through my segment tree knowledge and where do I know. But would be funny if I can do it with most. No, because you're not answering queries. These queries are not answerable. Can it even be 0? I think with mod being a prime, maybe that's not true. Because mod is way out of bounds, right? And you just multiply so you never get a 0. Does that help at all? I mean, usually I don't mind learning and all these things. It is 4 a.m. What do I know about multiplication? I mean, we can make just whatever, but it's this part that I don't know how to handle. Is every k? Can I sort that in any way that would that even matter? I see, maybe. Well, well, I guess that's an idea. My idea is just to create. No, that doesn't make sense, but it could be interesting. My idea was to create n segment trees, but that doesn't make sense, and then combine them later, so that doesn't really make sense. I thought that maybe I could, maybe there's like a square root properly that I could take care of to reduce the number of things, but now, because if it's every k, it's almost like Sif, huh? Is there a Sif idea here? Every k. I don't think so, no. Is there? No, because you could construct. Sliding windows on K? No, because then it could be. This doesn't go bigger every 3, but it's not every 3 on the entire n. It's just gaps of 3. Okay, so the queries order don't matter. Can I do a SIF idea? Is there a SIF idea? No, because there are 3 different ways. And XOR makes it so that in, well, is it based on the XOR idea? Maybe it is something I can exploit. No, but it's 10 to the 9 over 7 is such a weird number. So you don't go overflow in binary or whatever. I'm gonna say like maybe you could count at it some stuff, count the number of times that you shift something or something. Like you take the, like you do it bit by bit or something. Can we? But it's not a, can we do it bit by bit? What would that mean? It is an XOR. The mod I don't know how to do, but so you have a number, decompose it to powers of 2, you multiply. Multiplication is weird. It's not really a shift, is it? Yes. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I know this one. I mean, is this segment tree? Even half an hour left. Oh. Lazy propagation, but then you have to keep track of the start. What would lazy propagation look like? All right, I'm just gonna pull up my, if I could find it, my segment tree thing. What do I do? Want to do range? I'm trying to find my template for which one that one? One segment tree range update point query, I guess. All right. I think that's pretty. Where's my comment? And where's my thing for it? Okay, so this is my segment tree. How do I make changes to it? If I were, what does lazy look like? My lazy implementation. No, you don't store just a 0, though you would do it. I guess you just do the offset for the left and the right, and then you just push. So it's just about a push. Can I do the push? I have half an hour. Why not? I guess Curry is easy, maybe. I need an initialization function, don't I? Query left, query right for node. What is node? Oh, this is the current node. I think I just copied this off ChatGPT in the past. This doesn't look like code that I've ever written, but the thing is, okay, so let's say, how do you merge two things when you do a push? I guess that was what I was struggling with, but I just wanted, I didn't have it before, but I just thought maybe if I had the code in front of me, I could figure it out a little bit. Excuse me. So you would push. So you would the problem is that the offset is not zero, and you have to, because you have to retain the sub segments. But then what happens when you push? And what happens if you overlap exactly? How do you handle two updates without doing all of them? All of them, all of them. But so now, if you just hold them at the tree, then that's just the same as not doing them. And then when you push them all the way down to the node level, you don't sum it up at the higher level, right? You are basically just holding each of the queries. I guess that's the part that I didn't know how to do. I'm still trying to figure it out a little bit. Am I still in the window? I am. Oh, the camera. How much time do I have left? I didn't take a screenshot of this first. People got it very quickly, but none of them are the what I would call. Oh, Alex is 25th. Okay, well, Alex is Alex still. So it is possible. I mean, Alex gets in 10 minutes. I could get in like an hour, maybe. Apparently not. But I don't study enough segment tree maybe. Do I give up yet? Is it a segment tree? Are there other data structures? Can we sort by K? Would that help? Even if, okay, what would happen? What would happen if all the K's are 1? Well, then you just have segment tree. All right, that's. What if what if all the K's are 2s? What if all the K's are 2s? Do you do an XOR on all of them and just keep querying? No, because if you have to update and you still need to figure out, like you can't just. And you still have to, okay, in that case, even if that works, you still have to query all of them in a good way. Which I don't know how to do in segment tree even. If it's a fixed K, it's different. It's not fixed, right? That'd be funny if I just misread this entire time. No, it's not fixed. I have 23 minutes left. I might give up soon, just because it is 4:20, and not the good one where it's in the evening or afternoon. It is way too early for me to still be awake. What do I even do if K is equal to 2? I mean, in theory, you would just have K segment trees or 2 segment trees, but yeah. Can I have K's? Well, the Q unique K's at most. So you can have K segment trees. Or number of unique K's, number of segment trees. I feel like, I mean, the answer's gonna be hard, but I feel like if Alex knows it, it's not some like weird knowledge thing. Though Alex does know a lot of random stuff, so I don't want to sound like I'm putting him down. I'm just trying to like, I'm out of ideas, right? So I'm just like trying to figure out how to, like, what does Alex doing it in 10 minutes mean for me, possibly? Maybe nothing, but like, can I figure out like like is he deep in segment tree knowledge? I don't know. I mean, we understand this farm. There's no, because we did it in here, right? So it's not like it's not like I didn't understand it, unless. No, it's the same, right? Just want to make sure, because I feel like sometimes they make it different. Okay, I mean, obviously it's different with the constraints, but yeah, okay. What if K is equal to 3, like or what if k could be 1 and 2? I don't know that I can do anything lazy on this. Like, you still have to merge them or push them down or whatever. And each of these each segment can have a lot of unique values, right? So you have to kind of and then you have like weird intersections, right? Like, what happens if you have a k of 3 and you have 2 of them? Do you like just keep going down? No, because then that just kills your complexity. Is it segment tree, Larry? Is it some data structure I just don't know? Is it Moz? No, I keep saying Moz because that was like a couple of weeks ago or whatever. What else are there? Do I even have any? What are other crazy exotic things? I'm asking my Discord. This is the problem of doing these at 4:20 though. 4:30 a.m. is that people do not people are not around to answer things. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the order doesn't matter, so can you sort? Is there a square root decomp idea? Most, I keep saying it. About 15 minutes. Alright, what is the square root decomp idea? No one in my Discord is answering me, but okay. If that means that for each query, if k is bigger than square root of n, then you just do it because that costs square root of n. What if it's smaller than square root of n? If it's smaller than the square root of n, then you go home and take a nap. No. If it is less than that, then you do it block by block. You do and then each later. Okay, so then you do a loop for the block. You store each block. Okay, fine, maybe. But then, how do you merge them later? In the entire block. So you have a square root size. Fuck. Can you do a small world sliding window type thing? That's still a lot of queries though. You still have to do them just later. Unless I'm misunderstanding it. For example, if k is equal to 1, what does that mean? And you're inside a block. You apply it to every number. Okay, that's fine. Okay, if k is equal to 2, you still have like so many of those queries though, don't you? You just do them later for each element. Is there a merge function that I don't know about? We have 11 minutes left, in case you're wondering. Is there a merge function I don't know about? How would you? I mean, this is the same thing with the segment tree, really, kind of. I still don't know how to do it. How do you update a block? Entire block. Okay, okay. So okay, so the small universe is if k is too small, then you upgrade blocks, but I still don't know how to do the blocks. So that's the same thing with the sector. Okay. Let's see. Again, 1 is 2. Even just 1s and 2s if in the same block, I don't know how to do. Right? Well, it would only have, keeping in mind that it would only have things that are, but that doesn't matter if they're all 1s. I still don't even know how to do. Right? I mean, you could dedupe by offset or something, I guess. But you can easily construct like 1 for every. There's only, okay. No. That there's, oh, maybe that's right. They're only up to square root of k unique ones for each number, because you could dedupe, and therefore for each number inside a block, and there's square root of, oh shit, snaps. Is that right? I just didn't do the math right. I mean, I'm not gonna solve it in 8 minutes. Let's be real. But I think that's it. Huh? I just okay. Maybe I'm out of shape. Something like this, right? So for, what is it again? I think that's. I mean, I'm not gonna get it in time, but that's fine. If I solve it, I'll be happy. To be honest. But right. So then now, if k is, then we just do it normally, right? So where is it? I guess this thing. Yeah, okay, fine, just copy paste. Probably too dumb. Okay, but if it's smaller, then what happens? Then now we update the I mean, it's way easier to do off by 1s and stuff, right? But okay, block L, I don't know if that's cool. I'm naming things. Okay, whatever. Block L is equal to L divided by S for the size, right? Yeah, whatever, right enough. Right? So then now, that's the block L. So then for I in range of BL plus 1 to BR, because it doesn't include them, then now we can just say block of I of K. It's not quite, because you have to think of the offset, right? So so K, block I's K's offset multiplied by V, right? Of course you have to mod it. Okay, fine. Right, so something like this. I think that's right. And then you also just do yeah, for I in range from L to I'm not practiced enough to know how to do this. I just did the math wrong. I guess I had it. Cause well, maybe whatever. Okay, focus. I mean, I'm okay. Still focus. Math, right? So this goes up to what, BL. So it's BL plus 1 times S, I think. Hopefully not off by 1. Oh, and in multiples of K. Num sub I is equal to, and then the other side is from BR, so BR is the one with the indexing is hard. I think it's just from BR times S. Maybe. Oops. I mean, spiritual victory. Let's go. Something like this. Copy paste. Right. And then now we have to allocate space for this. Right. This. Offset it. Maybe this isn't quite right though, because the n box or the square root of n box, square root of things, and offset is, I guess, square root of n. So n square root of n space, because offset can only be up to k. K could be a square root. That's too big though, isn't it? 10 to the 5th times or to the square 316 times 10 to the 5th is 31 million. That's too big, right? So you can't allocate all of it. Is there some pigeonhole thing that I can take advantage of? Is every offset possible? Because this is up to k. This has square root of n. This is square root of n. How do I? Okay. I mean, we have n square root of n space, which is possibly typed, but also possibly, I don't know, maybe not in Python. But I'm gonna. I mean, we have 2 minutes. I'm not gonna solve it in time, but and well, we're definitely not going to do it if you do default dict, but I want to, this may time out, but I want to do it spiritually. Say, right, let's see if this gives me an error. Float cannot be interpreted as an integer. Why? BL is because square, this is square root. Oops. All right. Okay. I mean, it doesn't. I was wondering if this would crash for this. So then now, yeah. Now we just go back. Right. And then this is going to be for k in box. Could even write it the other way actually. Okay, so for this is up for this block, we want to say, so blocks up B, we have for k in this, and then now for offset in block sub B of k. Okay. then that means that we want to start at the offset, right? No, yeah, okay. So that means that you want nums from block B, so times S for the size, plus offset, okay, plus, and then do a for loop on K, but does that make sense? This is square root of N, this is square root of N, this is square root of N, but we do another square root of N, that's just N squared, right? Am I doing this dumbly? I feel like I'm missing one thing. I mean, I think the idea is oh, I see. So then you just do a mod, you do it the other way. Okay. So then you do it from I in range of N. And time is out, but maybe we could still get it. Then now, B is equal to I divided by S, okay, right? And then now for, maybe not keys, well, maybe keys, right? Then now, okay, so then now we could calculate the offset, right, from the lookup. So P offset for potential offset is equal to what's it? I mod S. Yeah, no, that's right. So then now, if block of K, if P offset is in this, right? Yeah, then what is the number? Num sub I. Let's just say x is equal to num sub I. Then now x multiplied by this, and then x mod, which is really not great, but yeah. Okay. All right, we got this. All right, fine. I mean, I still don't know about the whatever. Whatever. But I think this is right. Maybe. I guess we'll find out in like a second anyway. It may time out, but well, this is just because it does for loops, right? So I don't think this is quite indicative. But we have only 4 numbers, so that's actually kind of sad that it's wrong. We probably can make it brute force for like small numbers, but I feel like, okay. I feel like the idea we're close, but clearly, I mean, okay. So at least this is performant. Actually, I want to test something real. Well, actually, I don't even want to say it's performant. Actually, I lied. So, I mean, we could hack it anyway, right? We could say nums is equal to 1 times 10 to the 5th or something, right? And we could say queries is equal to, I don't know, it shouldn't matter. Just like 1, 1, 1, 1 or something. Or 1 to yeah, times also 10,000, and this should time out, right? Maybe if I did it correctly. Is it this? Too many values to unpack. Did I mess this up? No, I think this is right, but did I do some? Is it? No, it's not a tuple. So why is this weird? I just don't know how to write things anymore. Expected for. Yeah, what am I doing wrong? I just don't know how to write code anymore. I mean, that's probably true too. Or am I just like missing something? I don't get it. For is it, I mean, unpacking for print queries. And sorry, friends. Apparently, I am bad at code. Okay, so that's what times 5 means. That's why. Yeah. Okay, fine. Don't print this, because it'll just. First argument must be callable or none. Didn't this run? Why is this giving me an issue now? I mean, because of this thing? Is it because... Is this give me an iterator thing? For no, okay. Oops. Sorry, friends. Apparently, I'm just like really dumb today. No, this is right? This is what we kind of want. Why is this part crashing? Am I reading the message well? First argument must be callable or none. Why is this working for the other ones? So I guess it is something that I'm just doing weird. Huh? Why is this different than this output? Also, I'm the reason is because I never set offset. How is this even working? We never said, I mean, okay, fine, K is right, but offset we never did, right? So what is offset? Offset is equal to L mod K. I think that's it, honestly. Okay, that is a crazy miss though, actually. Let me just use this real quick. I'm curious whether I've gotten it right. Okay, still wrong answer. Okay, fine. But we don't set it at all, so I don't know how that was even right. Okay, it happens, I suppose. But why is this giving me an issue? Am I just being silly? List out of range. Oh, yeah, I mean, because this thing is... Oh, no, I mean, okay, let's just try something small. Maybe there's something silly. Okay, so it's something this. Isn't it L right? 10,000 or 100,000? Is it inclusive? Oh, okay, so it goes to... Oh, whoops, it's not... Okay, I'm just being dumb. Okay, whatever. But this should time out, right? No, it's still... What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? It's just a table thing, right? Why is this giving me so much issue? What am I doing wrong? Why am I... Like, why is this working? Is it just allocating too much memory? Is that it? Like 10 to the 5th, right? L right, you know, and this is still inside 100,000. So why is this wrong? Wow, I am just losing my mind today on like the silliest things, right? Are we just allocating too much memory? Is that it? I mean, that's fine. No, but we're only doing one thing, right? So wow, I'm just so confused. Am I missing one lambda collection thing? Maybe I am, but that would have shown up in the other one things, right? Let's change K to 2. Does that change things? Sorry, friends, I am just beyond myself. Why is first argument recallable or none? Is this even pointing at the right thing? Is that why? I don't... Wait, maybe I'm just misunderstanding what it is putting it. Like, where is this pointing at? Line 10? No, I mean, this is it. But why? Now, did I change a thing somewhere? is this the? I thought that works. Lambda 1. Okay, maybe that's it. Okay, but why does it? Actually, why does that work before? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Maybe it just never called. Oh, I guess it just never caused this. Okay, I see. I see. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, and then now this actually does call it. Okay, I see. I see. Or it never was here because k is always bigger than this, so that's why. Okay, I see. I see. Okay, that's fine. But I am really dumb though. Clearly. Okay. It should time out though, right? Oh, actually it runs. Not correctly, but oh no, that's because of this thing. Okay, now it should time out, right? So, I mean, it's going to time out anyway, I guess. But we still should get this right. I feel like the idea should be right. So let's, you know, okay. And then maybe we could convert it to Java and see if it's faster in Java. I don't know. But what is wrong with this one? Is it because of this part? Probably. Let's just go, you know. Alright, we'll print it out real quick. And now we have the expected answer anyway. Okay, so these are the, and let's just put out S maybe. PL, PR, S. Is that for my thing or is this? I guess I should just print an extra thing. Okay, so this is for the one that I would care about. Oh, there it is. Okay, keep it up here. We go from 2 to 2. So this is the small row. Okay, so you have 2 to 2, block 1 to 1. So this never kicks. So this should be okay, right? Let's see. What happens if I just do this? Let's actually make a different example. Okay, so it's wrong, which is good, because that means that we can debug just using this. We can probably even just get rid of this one then, and it's probably still wrong, which is would be good too. Because maybe it's just an indexing error. Okay, and now why? Which one is this one again? From 2 to 2 multiply. Yeah, from 2 to 2 multiplied by S. Okay, so if this is in the same block, do I handle it? I guess not. I see, because they're in the same block. I kind of did it to the. I see. Okay, so that means maybe we just need a. If this is on the same block, then by definition we have less than square root of n things to do, so we can also just do this, I think, which is not great necessarily, but in the sense that like it may still lead to errors for obvious reasons. Okay, does that give me right answers? Nope. So we set the debug. It's good that we still only have the debug here though, for us to be. Oh, well, that's because I just don't skip. Okay. Okay, so that looks good. I'm too lazy to print out, remove these. If it times out, it times out. So I'm just gonna submit for, because if it's a timeout, we'll just convert to Java anyway. These things will change. If it's a wrong answer, then we well, then we have to debug. Okay. And is it like a good wrong answer or is it a dumb wrong answer? I don't know. Okay, so let's just remove this one. I think it's not as, maybe it is. It's fine. It's still only 5 numbers though, so we can maybe say k is equal to 2. For big k's it doesn't matter, so it should be a small k. So it's this, but value is equal to 1 is not super interesting. Don't worry, k is 2, yeah. Let's make this 5 just to make sure that it changes some stuff. And yeah, okay, so that is still the same answer. So maybe it's the offset, because the offset is the part that I no, offset is wrong. Because I assume it's offset, or I see. Offset is wrong. Because in one place, I think I assume here, I don't know what I assume here, but here I assume this is off. Yeah, I mean, this is just wrong, right? Because there's no reason why. Yeah, because I think this is the offset from S from the beginning for this block. I don't know what this is, so this is just wrong. Okay, we can figure that out though. Oh, we can figure out by just doing that, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no, this is still wrong, Larry. Closer, but wrong. But it's still the offset, I think, maybe. I is the because this I and L, because this offset is depends on the first one, but this is, it doesn't feel right. I think this is the thing I have to debug, but I don't know. The mod S feels right, but this is for L's block, so which may not apply for each block. So maybe it is an offset for each one. What would that mean? We want to handle offset from the beginning. Okay, let's actually do this first. Offset here is not I mod S. It is from the, we want to do it from the beginning of the block. But no, this is I mod S because that's, no, it's I mod S mod K. Yes. Okay. All right, now you're cooking. Now you're playing with Nintendo Power. Okay. I don't know if I'm just a little bit lucky on that example, but I'm going to YOLO submit because why not? We already solved 264 cases. Maybe it times out. If it times out, it's fine-ish. If it's wrong answer, less fine. Okay. Sadness. Is it still offset? I mean, this one still feels a little bit awkward, to be honest. Oh, this has to be also mod K. I don't, that inconsistency doesn't make sense. Does that fix it? That does fix it, actually. So I was just being dumb. I don't know why I would do it here. And just, it doesn't make sense because this domain is from 0 to S minus 1, and this is from 0 to K, right? So that doesn't make sense. This is from the beginning, and S is going to be probably bigger than K, but maybe not. Come on! I just want to. I mean, I think we have the right idea, right? Like 400. I think we're just off by offsets, possibly. I don't know if left is the most reasonable example. I think you need to do the beginning of the block. Okay, I think you need the beginning of the block. So maybe you have something like the beginning of the block is going to be I is the block number times S to mod S, which doesn't, makes it 0 then, right? That doesn't make sense. The beginning of the block, mod K. Well, it's not this I. This I doesn't make, wait, what did I have before? L? Okay, because that's the first one. I guess that makes more sense, but L mod S mod K is the offset for the current, for their block. Offset us. Okay, let me regroup for a second. I mean, I think I just need to draw an example. I'm just being stubborn to calculate this offset, trying to do it in my head. But okay. Because for example, if L is 3, or if L is 0 in the current thing, but S, let's say S is 10. All right, let's use some numbers. Let's say S is equal to 10. So then let's say L is just, for the purpose of this one, the beginning of the block, so it's going to be, say, 20. But then K is equal to 3, so 3 does not divide 10, so it doesn't go over evenly, which makes it interesting. So then now, what does that mean, right? That means that the offset is going to be different for each block, so you can't really just use the same offset for each block, because that's awkward. We could do it by offset by we could do offset from I think I want to do this, which is offset from the first element, so it's everything is shifted at exactly the same way. Maybe this would change it to this. Didn't I try this though? I feel like I tried that though. Right? I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, I mean, this is just wrong. I can't tell whether the other ones are. Oh, that's actually much better. Okay. Don't know why they don't do it here though. I don't know where it went. Oh. Okay. Right. So we did try that on the L, because L is the offset from the beginning of the thing, so it would be consistent. But why is it not then? Am I off by 1 or something? I feel like this should be right for a given K, because everything is just shift the same way. This L is the 0. If L is, did I do this wrong? Maybe it's K minus L? Like maybe I just did the math wrong, right? No, I mean it's still wrong. Why is it not? Because we're starting from L. Starting from L. Okay, with K is 1, this is always 0. You're Gucci, fine. If K is 2, I guess we have this here. All right, let's use size is equal to 9, and in K is equal to 2. Maybe that's a little bit easier. L is 20. Oh, let me make it 18. Then it's just the offset is going to be 0. Offset is going to be 0. Goes from 0. Yeah, everything matches. What is wrong? What is wrong, Larry? Icky. Is this a big case? No, it's not a huge case. So maybe we could just binary search. I mean, you know, the benefit of not doing it live during the contest, I suppose. Oh, so that actually works. There's something weird on this side, maybe. Okay, that's good. And then we can maybe take the prefix away. I think it's just like a specific thing that I'm, because it's just one query that messes it up, right? So okay, so then I just say, let's just take this side, binary search, right? Okay, still wrong, so we can, because it's just one query that messes it up. That's how this problem works. Okay, so something weird with those two. Okay, should that be enough to get me to do it? I don't know, but let's just make a copy. I'm a little bit lazy, so let's just make these all 1s. I don't know if that makes it 2 whatever. Maybe we should make it like 1 2 3 4 5 6 or something. Like maybe that just accidentally be right. No, this is good. So then now we multiply by 2. What? How do you even? Oh, well, now this is XOR stuff, so So I guess it probably could happen. It just means that I did not. Oh, I. How do you get to two? Actually, let's just remove this one. I mean, it's clearly just off by one, right? But is it the interaction or is it just this one? Maybe it's just that one. Nope. Okay, so that's good. This is what we want. Okay, so we output 16 when it should be 1. 3 and 6 means that we want to change 3 and 5. But hey, maybe I should have done it this way. Okay, fine. We just write nums of I is equal to x. We just print nums of I. Right? Yeah. Okay. No, the other one's easy. Okay, so that means that huh? Oh no, I don't print nums of I. Oh no, I print nums of I, but I meant to print nums of I, and I am. It is almost. Oh, it. I was gonna say it's almost 5 a.m., but it's actually 5:12 a.m. So okay. Okay. See, debugging. But I mean, we should fix this. But so actually, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not the offset. Maybe this is right. I'm just here. This is wrong. Because we always start here, but that does not factor in the offset. I assume that we start from the beginning of the block. That's what is wrong. From L, it's fine. From here, it is not. Okay. Okay. I mean, that we can solve. I just suck at math. So well, this doesn't change anymore, right? We established that, and I was so, I mean, you saw me. I was very focused on that being wrong, but I until I was like, no, that doesn't make sense. That should be right. But in any case, so is this plus offset maybe? Okay, so that looks reasonable. Let's give a submit. We only print this once. It's fine. If it times out, then it's fine, right? But if it doesn't time out, then oh, that's the sad part. I mean, maybe that's not right. I mean, I kind of YOLO'd on this one because I'm really tired. I think this offset is actually it misses one number. I think that's probably why. In that, because it pushes too much. It should be like maybe offset mod k or something. No, well, offset is gonna be mod k already. But it may push you too far, I think. Just on that is not okay. But okay, so this part is the part that I have to figure out how to do. It's not just plus offset. It's the next occurrence of all right, let's do it in a dumb way because I suck at math. Which is that start is equal to BR times S, while BR times S, while start mod K is not equal to offset, start increment by 1. Let me just keep on. So then now this is equal to offset, and maybe that's fine. Oh, we should use this one. Oh, max case reached. We don't. Let's just say we. Maybe I don't know if I want to say we're confident. Okay, this one's definitely fine, right? I don't know why they have an 8 case limit. I mean, I guess I know why, but okay, looks okay. YOLO submit. We could probably, that is a formula, right? But this only loops square root of k times, so technically the complexity has not changed. But ooh, okay. I mean, we kind of expected that. It's 605 over 606. I consider this a victory, honestly. But let's convert this to Java. This is easy to convert to Java. Maybe I don't know about this part though. And by easy I mean I'll ask ChatGPT to do it. Let's remove this comment. But okay. I didn't. I did the. I don't know. It is what it is. I did the math incorrectly during the virtual thing. Can you convert this to Java? All right, we'll see if this works. I think technically some of these should be longs because we're multiplying. Okay, actually, I guess Java did do that part. I don't know. Where my tab window thing go? Okay. We will see. Okay, it works for all those. Let's remove one of these. Use this one. Run it real quick again. Is this fast enough-ish? Hopefully. Okay, but wrong answer though. So yeah, maybe not so fast. There is some like weird stuff with integers and stuff. I don't know. Something like that maybe. Does that fix it? It's still a little bit slow though. I mean, that's the problem is that I could ask ChatGPT to convert this long, but it's just that it means that everything is going to be even more expensive, right? So yeah, okay, fine. I mean, we'll do it just because, I don't know. What else am I doing in my life? Can you use long, please? Alright, we'll see if that fixes it. Is it supposed to be turned? No, I think this is an int. And this is an int. I could be wrong, actually. Incompatible types, that's fine. Where's that? Oh, num sub I. I suspect I have to do that in a few places. Where else? Okay, fine. Where else? Come at me. Oh, why wasn't that highlighted before? Okay, I mean this is just for testing, so it's fine. Return total. Why is total now? This is the one that doesn't need to be. But yeah, okay. I think this is fine-ish. We just have to convert this to a long int because it's got already modded. Okay, so big case is okay. It still takes too long. I mean, may time out still. If it times out, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Even earlier. Can I make one more optimization? I mean, I think the biggest thing is the n square root of n space. Though I guess it's not a tight space. But I'm surprised that my Python is actually went further ahead. But I have to do one more optimization, and I don't know that I know how to do one more. Or maybe there's something with offset that we can do. I don't know. I don't think. Well, I mean, this is a tight bound. Well, this is pretty tight. I think this part is the part that's a little bit sketch. Can I do a little bit better? Well, can I loop this in a different way that makes it better? The offset is weird, right? but the offset is calculated, so this isn't. This is O of 1. That's the thing that I had to rewrite. I did rewrite this, in fact. Right? So that this is... No, so this should be fast enough, because this is square root of... this is O of n, this is square root of n. So this is n square root of n. But the space thing is the thing that is a little bit awkward for sure. We're at 605 or 606. I don't know if we still need an optimization, I feel like. I don't know if I could... I think this is the place where I want to get rid of one, but I don't know how. These are blocks. Can get rid of it. Can get rid of it. Offset, maybe. Can I get rid of offset? Like n square root of n space. Is that too slow? Only because you have to allocate it, I think. That's frustrating though. And I don't know why it doesn't show up anymore. In that, like, it was, what, 605 out of 606? Big universe, small universe. Can I do this in a smarter way? Can I do that in a segment tree? Mm. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I mean, n squared root of n, I feel like is an accomplishment for me, but can I get rid of this offset? What does k mean? No, I mean, at least the way that I wrote it in an offset, I think. Prefix sum. What would prefix sum look like? You start a multiplication at the beginning and a multiplication at the end. Do you do the mod? And we only need one for each k. Okay. Treat them as segments. But you still have to do, then in that case, you have to do for k for each offset. Right? Do you have to do it for each offset? And that makes it slow, right? Or am I weird? No, because for each I, okay. Let's pretend it's add for now, so I could do it. Okay, so you do plus on the left, subtract from the right. How do you? But on a skip of k, okay. Do a loop, and for each k you pick it up. I see. So you do a loop k. Okay, so you do a loop from I to k, or from 0 to k. The new k where square root of n, and then for each one, you go through the entire array. There's going to be n square root of n. Which is the same complexity, but you do argh less space. Okay, so then what would that look like? Okay, what would that look like? We would say maybe, I don't know, whatever, block. It's not quite right. Of, is it L? Maybe BL. No, not BL. You want L. Is it L? No, if you do like, I wanted to write something like L of K, but then that means this is O of N, and that's still N log N, or L N square root of N space. So how does that help? I don't know. I think minus. We're missing 2 cases though, so that's a little bit slow. 3 seconds for this case. Can I just, I'm trying to see whether maybe I could be a little bit smarter on the mod. Maybe not. It's like 3.6, I think. I don't think that helps that much anyway. But even slower. Really? 4 seconds? But we have 2 test cases and they're probably the max cases. I don't know why they put them at the end though. But okay. Really? This is faster? And we could wait the rest that way too. Well, we should close it though. Or unopen it. Okay, but now this is wrong. What did I do? Nope. This is faster? I didn't know that it would be. I thought I saw 3.6. Did I mix stuff up? No, it's definitely a bit faster. If I do the same way, I thought this would be faster, to be honest, but probably I'm wrong. Really? I mean, that doesn't seem like it does much. It is very confusing. What are we gonna do? Do they get big? Yeah, I guess so. It's a little bit cheaper, maybe. And the thing is that you can't even put them in function because, wow, that is way slower. Today I learned how, someone told me to do it this way, but I guess the extra if statement? No, that doesn't even make sense. I guess so. Okay, well, we're not doing that then. Yeah, just gonna optimize this. I don't know. What happened to this one? Oh, did I submit it? Or did I just run it? No, I just ran it, right? Why did this time out all of a sudden? Because I forgot the mod somewhere? That's the only reason why it would time out. At least on the inputs that I gave. Right? Yeah, I don't get it. Okay, but I guess I don't have to make it that much faster. I just need to make it twice as fast. And if I do that without doing this loop, that may be good enough. This is square root of n. And this is a little bit funky, but it's fine. Maybe I forgot about it. I actually forgot about this one. Alright, how did I do the math? Let's. I actually forgot about that. I had this. Okay, so we can figure it out. If this mod k is already offset, then this is the start. If offset is 1, then you have to add. Okay, wait. Okay, so okay, we have we want to solve for BR times S plus some number I is equal to offset, right? Mod K on the left for the min I, right? We subtract offset on both sides. minus I on both sides, but that doesn't. I don't know. I is equal to offset minus BR times K. Is that right? And then mod K after that. I guess maybe. Does that make sense? Well, I guess if this is wrong, it'll just be wrong. It's been right? The other one. I just wanted it was wrong then as well. Doesn't seem fast enough. We could reduce one of the mods. Oh, this is wrong because now, I mean, it's fine, but then now this becomes like, I mean, this is a true statement maybe, but it just becomes too small and not the beginning of this, right? All right, what to do? It's a start. So no, this is I, or this is whatever, right? So this is going to be, I don't know, some number A. Let's just say A, and then this is going to be BR times S plus A. Okay, that's what I meant. Assuming this is right. Okay. Somehow this is slower though. So that while loop is doing a lot of work. Or a lot less work maybe. How does that even, I don't know. Okay, fine. So maybe, no, but there's mod in that one. How? Why? Why? Ooh, ee, ah. Oof. That's crazy, isn't it? I'm trying to look at it again to see if I messed something up, but I mean, if this works for case 8, that's probably right. Why is this so much? Why is it? Am I just going nuts? Why is that slower than the while loop? That's crazy, right? No? Like, I like, they should be identical. Okay, let's just write this. We're going to assert start is equal to A, right? Okay, start is, well, it's not A, it's BR times S plus A. Whoops. Yeah, oh, and then suddenly this is much faster, so this is just confusing to me because now it has both. No, it just has start. Well, it starts from the start. But why not BR times S plus A? What's the difference? Why is that so much faster? Or is it just like Leetcode variants? Wow, today I am dumb. I mean, maybe there's some like maybe Python optimized this to be like some bytecode prediction thing, and I don't know. I guess. Wow. So my laziness really was the best way. That's hard to believe, right? I mean, it's. I'm gonna YOLO submit again, just to so that I could get a test case in there. My hard drive is getting filled out because of this video, probably. So, okay, this time's out. But that was at 6:06. Okay. My computer is crashing a little bit. I'm gonna pause the video so that not pause. I'm gonna stop recording. I'll be BRB because I think I need to delete some files, but I need to save this one down first. All right, BRB. All right, I'm back for now. I mean, just timing out, right? I don't know what else to do. This is n squared root of n. I guess I'll take a look to see what people did. I guess I'll learn. What is going on here? That's square root of whatever. Okay. Okay, so actually this is a similar idea. So what is this stuff? I mean, At this point, I feel like I'm just looking at ChatGPT's code, so it's a waste of. Let's see if I could identify someone who is not cheating and also using Python. I guess I could have just asked ChatGPT, but I guess it doesn't have to be in Python. But alright, let's see TS sweeper. Let's go to modular inverse. So it's the okay. So this is what I was talking about, but so if k is less than b, which is what we did, okay, then but this is still n square root of n, right? Where's the rec? Yeah. Oh no, this is. No wait, that's not. That's O of n because. Oh. Because this is square root of n, this is square root of n, and then it's just LV, and this is okay, I guess that makes sense. Basically, it just becomes sliding window, or not sliding window, but is this sorted? Do they sort it? Oh, I guess they do sort it. There we go. I guess we could play around that. I guess that is linear. It's just defense. I was thinking along those lines, but I was thinking about getting the entire array, which I guess was the issue because the way that he did it, he did not get the entire array. I need to pause soon because I'm running out of memory again because hard drive space because these things go very big and yeah, no bueno. What's my computer doing? Alright, let me kill some things real quick. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I was thinking about it in if I have a different array, then I create an entire different array, but I guess I don't need to. I forgot, well, it's also 540 now, so of course, but yeah, but basically, I have this offset. So then now for what is it? So then what I want is the equivalent of the block. We have a certain k. We have the offset, right? For this offset we want to add 2 events. We want to add one at left, I guess, where we have right, maybe more, put a flag. I mean, we can, and then right the other flag. We could do the math later. So then now what this is going to be right, list, right. I don't what is going on with my computer? Like, what is using the hard drive space? It's going to crash soon. So I'm at like 700 megs because this recording is going too crazily, or I don't know what else is going in the background. Just kill some other windows, hopefully. You should also, like, it's Firefox, to be honest, but I can't really. Yeah, this Firefox is using 23 gigs of memory. I'm gonna kill it, and maybe it's not this one. I don't know. It is. Why was it using 23 gigs of memory? It's very weird. But as a result, that memory is in the swap memory, which is why my computer was crashing or thrashing. Because, wow, that was using 23 gigs of memory? And I was like, I had a lot of memory, like hard drive space not long ago, because I was clearing out the other day. Okay, now I'm backed up to 15 gigs, so we could keep going. So I just kind of, it crashed and then restarted. Wow. Firefox has some memory leaks, is the TLDR. We probably lost, oh no, I was gonna say we probably lost our test cases, but we didn't. Okay. Okay, so maybe we can finish this now without me worrying about my computer dying. Is it still recording? I hope so. Okay. Yeah, what a weird thing. Okay. Right, so this looks okay, right? Maybe, Larry? Okay, so then now we have, okay, for block, Okay, in block.keys. Then now this is just regular difference array thing, right? I mean, we had that idea, but for some reason I didn't think about it in the French version because it's 540. Okay, so then now we want to. I'm just thinking that the way that I usually do it is actually put a thing on L and put a thing on R so that we can merge them. But I guess it. No, I mean, I guess it shouldn't matter, right? So then we sort. No, offset, right? Yeah, so for. Well, it's not an offset, really. Am I doing this well? I mean, it is an offset. Yeah, no, you need it for offset. Okay. Yeah. No, this is right. But yeah, I just need an offset in block in block of k dot keys, I guess. We sort this, and I'm just put it in a queue. Maybe it's a dumb thing, but you know, we'll see. We could write it back. It's not a big deal. And then yeah, okay. All right, so now this is square root. Okay. Okay, I see. I was gonna say this is still square root of. I mean, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna put something in here, but it's still gonna be two, because this is gonna be because it goes through every k. And k is small, so this is big. No, that doesn't make sense, does it? Am I doing this wrong? Apparently. Am I misinterpreting what the code was? My understanding lied? Basically, we want one for each. Because you can't do it for I in K, right? Am I wrong? Because if we do an okay. Because we can do something like this. Maybe I'm just like confused altogether. Then now again we have this like I mod offset or I mod k is equal to offset, right? So we have the same idea, except for now we want to keep track of like this flowing idea. So then like maybe you do like a, I don't know, current of k of offset. I don't know that. And here maybe you won't do keys just so that this is linear, right? And because it's linear, then maybe it you get time back from allocating space because you're just doing an array or 2D arrays, right? So you just have one. Well, here we're doing it with a list anyway, so I'm lying. But and there are a lot of these events. I mean, this is linear, but the number of queries can also be pretty big, so I'm wrong here. All right, I need to cheat again. I thought I didn't need to, but I lied. Sorry, my head is low because I'm tired. Let's look at limp penta. Alright. I mean, there's some modular inverse, which is fine. K and I mean, I did this. I figured that out. I mean, this is just what's PA? Oh, the pair push back O. What is O? Oh. Okay, so it's just like another version of this query. I mean, this is basically what I'm up to, but I'm just struggling with the proof. Like, I mean, this part is fine. I just couldn't come up with it because I'm struggling with the proof of why this is fast enough. I don't know. I mean, it is just difference array, right? I mean, this is what I have. I mean, you could encode in one thing, but that's fine. Yeah. But I'm struggling with this loop, I suppose. Right? Maybe I want this and this. We have offset. Maybe do it the other way. I don't know if it's easier. Offset. Yeah, I mean, we can do something like just pre-sort them, right? So for offset and from to K, we Q is equal to an array. So maybe we just do right, something like that. And then now for each offset, we just look at the beginning, right? So while length of Q of offset is greater than 0 and Q of offset of the first element is less than or equal to I, then we just pop, right? Oh, I've got to do current. Current is, what is current? Current is should be here, and it's just equal to 1 times K. Yeah, 1 times K, not K plus 1. And then in this case, we just do current of okay, well, we want to pop left, but before that we want to say offset, we want to say the beginning is index re and type, right? Okay, and then if type is equal to 1, then current of offset multiplied by re, straightforward. Mod else, then maybe also same thing, but it's equal to current offset divided by re. How does it go again? Something like that, right? And then I guess I didn't need to write it like that. Okay. And then now at the end of that, nums of I is multiplied by current offset, and then nums of I mod, right? Is this right? I hope so, because I need sleep. Okay, fine. Offset, 0 element, oh yeah, that's not right. It's 0, that, yeah. Oh, F. Now, yeah, I mean, we already did it, right? So it's just for x in nums. Oops, can't even type anymore. Sorry, friends, I'm just like sitting in a very bad posture thing. And it's not even right. Oh, 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 oh. Why is that wrong? I mean, okay, we're not even getting this one right, which is a little bit sad. What does it even say this? Well, 0 is probably not right in general. 19 is weird. 2 seems like we're not really doing anything. Okay, fine. Let's yeah, cry. Is that the word? I'm use the index, but offset of 0. No, I guess that should match. Right. Okay. Let's. Didn't we have a? Oh, I guess I got rid of the weird cases. No, this one is pretty whatever. I really have the answers. So yeah. Okay. This is wrong in a good way. Why? Alright, let's just print KQ. I'm so tired. They both did, no, I guess 1 is the only one that goes. No. I guess they both are in. No, they're both. Yeah. K is 1. Okay. Did I mess something up? Did I not set current? Current is, no, current is 1. So, that's weird. Let me double check that current is updated correctly-ish. What I print? Oh, current is just 1, which seems fair enough. This is every 1 item. I should have multiplied by 2. Wait, which one is V? V is. I messed up how I think. No, okay. I confused. Oh no, K is to skip. Okay, V is. So this is, yeah, multiplied by 2, right? At index 0 multiplied by 2, and index 2 divided by 2. Is that right? I think so. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's right. So then why is offset weird? Is this weird? Mod v to the -1 mod, right? Should be right. Alright, does this ever trigger? Guess we can see what's left. There should be nothing left. Okay. Oh yeah, there's nothing left. So why did these things not happen? Oh, I guess I could just print nums. Well, that's only, well, I mean that's the only way to get 0. But is it the other part? No, it can't be the other part. But Alright, we'll try for every K. I guess it's only 1K. I am so tired. Please release me from this dreaded experience. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Nums. Oh, wow. I am just dumb. Well, this is what happens when you do things at whatever time it is. I mean, it's still wrong, but that should not have been the case. Yeah, this is just dumb. Or before it was just dumb. Okay. Okay. At least now it's wrong again, which is fine. Maybe. But okay. So with all ones, we should not have a 12. Because it's just times 3 times 2, right? So yeah, that means that there's a I mean, this is right. I mean, it's wrong, but because it should also include 2, so we need this to be +1, which is fine. But I don't know how you get a 12 when you just at most times think 3 and 2, right? So the only thing could be a 6. Also don't know how you get a 4. So maybe we're even on how confused you are. Did I multiply something twice or something? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I confused a mod with not a mod for a while. Oops. This is pre-copy, right? This already has a 6. That's fine. Did I change I by accident? No, then why is this changing? Well, okay. So this thing is 6, maybe no. This one is pretty resilient. I mean, it's just a for loop, right? Oh man, I can't right now. I'm just, yeah, like this is a for loop. I should not be. Why is this a 6? 1 to 4, 2 2. Because this should be just 4. Wow, that would be funny if this is the reason why. But it's just here, right? It goes from 1 to 4. We start with 1s. Oh, I guess it's these things. Maybe I just didn't think about. Maybe these are wrong. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I forgot to remove these after doing it the other way. I am not a smart boy. Okay. Wow, that is just dumb. I mean, like 5 dumb mistakes. So I don't know if that's the dumbest thing, but it is definitely not a happy thing, for sure. Didn't I have a long query? Did I remove it? I mean, this is amazingly fast, but it doesn't. Okay, I'm just gonna go to submit. Maybe it can time out. Maybe it doesn't. Should be faster. Is way much faster. Got from cheating. I guess I didn't do the math on. I don't know why. I even thought about this. I think that's the part that I'm a little bit annoyed about. Is that I thought about this, but the reason why I didn't do it is that I was thinking about the version where I was gonna write something like this something like, I don't know, maybe right? Like I guess that's just one of these days, right? I was gonna write something like this, right? But well, you know, technically divided by re, but you get the idea, right? With reverse. But and as a result, I was like, oh, you have to allocate an extra log or square root of n, so that makes. I don't know. I thought that would make it like, well, we have to do the array that is just n square root of n, which is the same time space complexity, which I didn't think would be much faster. But I guess using the queue kind of saves up the space, because then now, keeping in mind that I mean, this looks funky, but it doesn't even matter, right? Because the idea is that for each query, there are 2 of these somewhere in this entire block, which means that this is just linear in terms of queue. This as well, so that means that this is q log q in sorting all these, and that everything else is just straightforward. And then it's just about this thing, which is technically square root of n. So this could be n log n square root of n, but these are much faster square root of n's, I suppose. I don't know. Otherwise, the other problems were pretty straightforward as a retro. I guess I didn't do a retro anymore. Yeah, I don't even remember my timing anymore. I could pull it up, but I might as well. Let's okay. I thought my time. Oh, Q3 was the. Why did I take so long on this one again? 28 minutes. Oh yeah. No, I actually don't remember. I mean, I know why I took so long. I don't know why I didn't get there earlier. I mean, yeah. I mean, you could remove any contiguous somewhere. I think this is. I don't know if it's standard, but it probably is becoming standard because I feel like this pattern I've seen, or this idea I've seen a few times. But this one I was just took too long. I don't know why I didn't do the defense thing. I mean, I guess that's why it's an 8-pointer. I mean, maybe on a different day, like when it's 6 a.m. right now, maybe on a day in which I don't start doing this at 6 a.m., I would be able to get this. But I am not a smart boy. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I have with this one. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. And yeah, look, this video is, I don't know how long is this, because we got cut off a few times, maybe? I don't know. So please show some support by hitting the like button, even if you hate it, or send it to your enemy. Make them waste 3 hours or whatever it is. That's all I have. Thanks for watching. Stay good, stay healthy to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.